Hello, 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 everyone. Welcome to Sussex Saturday on Sunday. I am VS Speaks Royally. I hope you all are doing well. I want to say very quickly, and then I'll get into everything. So, Karen M., I didn't see your name as I was scrolling through all the names pre live stream starting. So I just want to say hello to you because, yeah. And Lottie, I saw you come in just as the live stream was, I was going back over to StreamYard. So I just want to say hello to you too. Love everybody, love everybody, love everybody. Now, Miss September, you coming in from church. You know how I get down over here. Okay. Um, what is the wording that you use, Scratch and Pete? Um, I can't remember the term. My language is a little seasoned, so to speak. So I don't want to unseason you coming in from service. But anyway, hope you all are doing well. Okay, so whew, vibrant. There you go. Vibrant language. My language is vibrant, y'all. Woo. Okay. Let me get my arse together here. So, once I get through a couple of things, then we're going to get into a little happy birthday shout out, a little thank you for some love that was dropped on me. But first things first. Copyright disclaimer under Section 107 of the Copyright Act 1976. Allowance is made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comment, news reporting, teaching, scholarship, and research. Fair use is a use permitted by copyright statute that might otherwise be infringing. So again, our loving couple, Harry and Meghan. Um, as the title says, Derangers upset at Aquazzara. Now, some of you are going to love this because you're going to see Baby Deranger right off the gate. So once I go through a couple of slides. So first things first, it was an ad. Squatty, when I say the Sussex Detective Agency doesn't miss anything, they don't miss anything. And here goes Kuja. Okay, because my phone vibrated, Lord of mercy. Kivia, I just got notification. Okay, let me put this in my lap. I'm gonna get to you too. So the squatty says, whew, with my little eye, a certain American princess in the latest Aquazzara odd. So there's a book, and it's flipping through the different pages, and then when you get to the end, save the best for last. I'm just saying. The screenshot on the right is what we see. Their engagement interview. When they were standing out for their engagement announcement, and then after their wedding, and they're headed mhm, to the party time. Yes. Where Harry looked like 007, just no getting around that day. So, all right. So Aquazzara has this ad, and on their Instagram, they have all these lovely pictures. I think they're suing a certain Trump daughter for, theft of an intellectual property. That's a whole nother story, not going into it. But nevertheless, let's just only because Megan is mentioned. Now they have all these other, models, etc. But nevertheless, here's Baby Deranger laying down the information. So we are boycotting Aquazzara. Also, please sign my change.org petition to have her picture removed from the advert. So I have shared the account where Baby Deranger is. Most of you are on that app also know, but this account doesn't hide that they are, Baby Deranger. And they have some derangers going after them, but nevertheless. So we know Baby Deranger speaks the truth for the the derangers, and oh, Lord have mercy. They're upset over a woman who Aquazzara themselves back in November acknowledged Duchess of Sussex, Meghan Markle, wearing the Aquazzara Dangerous Liaisons Pump 105 at the Variety Power of Women event at Mother Wolf in Los Angeles, California. And we know this look because she slayed all. Okay? But Megan's not new to the shoe line, and we know this. So why the Derangers are upset? Oh, because she was featured in an advertisement. She didn't have a say on it. I mean, why not show Meghan, who is a beautiful spokesmodel in a sense for products? So Squatty had shared this, and it's just, Stella McCartney's sketch of her evening wear on for the party on their wedding day, and she wore. I didn't realize this that the white pumps were, yeah, or shoes, I should say, were Aquazzara. Yes, but here are some other moments, and we remember Cargate, but our door closing gate. Meghan in her favorites. These are her favorites. We've known this. So Derangers, I'm not sure why you were so upset, but thank you because we're enjoying the tears. To see the video, and I believe there was music in it, so I saw it, and it's quick. But as the pages are flipping, all of a sudden, there's how the Sussex Squad Detective Agency picks up on these things. Of course, seeing that it was Aquazzara, you're going to watch because you figure she's got to be featured in that. But yeah, and I love that she is touching her bump, her real bump. Okay, I should have went right into trash time, but nevertheless, here we go. So there's some Harry news and some IG information that and when I say IG, I'm talking about Invictus Games. So on the Harry front, I saw this. A spokesperson for Penguin Random House told the New York Post, you know how they just love to get into stuff. Why they were calling and asking, I don't know, but nevertheless, that Prince Harry donated proceeds from Spare 1.5 million to Santa Bali, an organization he founded with Prince Seso, in their Mother's Legacies, which supports vulnerable children in Botswana affected by HIV/AIDS. So um, there's been a lot of talk on Harry, et cetera, et cetera. I did see a Deranger put, I hope he donates, or I wonder who he's going to donate his winnings from the case. That was a settlement, not a winnings. Winnings is like, lottery, but I'll let you have that. Nevertheless, here's Harry. Love this collage. Thank you to whomever created, taking the Getty images, but, it's very good. This is Harry. Laughing at all of you classes. And there is a article in Trash Time that I will be flashing back to this because he's never coming back. Okay. So in Vitkus Games, there's some good information. As we know, they're coming up on celebrating the 1-year kickoff for Vancouver Whistler. They have, I did see this, that this free family day event is open to all ages. So, if February 19th, if you're in that area, hello to the squatties that are a few hours away. This might be something you might want to check out. I'm just saying, take pictures, share with us, Okay. Now, what truly made me happy today, and I might have to run away from home to go to the game and to this particular event. They're going to have wheelchair curling at the Invictus Games. I love curling in the Olympics. So I love curling. They're going to have wheelchair curling. Oh my gosh. If I see nothing else, none of the others, I like all the other sports. Curling, I'm so excited over this. How exciting. I was hoping they were going to have curling. Yes. Manifestation. Okay, moving on. Um, Although there are hopes and thoughts and dreams and prayers that Harry and Meghan will be at the Super Bowl, our understanding from everything that we keep seeing is that they will not be attending. They're busy packing and getting ready for Vancouver. Hopefully, they're already up there getting it in. All right. Now, Squatty Corner have a lot to kind of touch on here. So, first things first, Sylvia, thank you for the super thanks that you dropped yesterday after Sussex. Um, squad, after Sussex Saturday, get my mind together. So thank you, Sylvia. Let me get over here to the woo, over 100 comments. Lord of mercy. Blue draws. Let me take this one down for a moment. Come back over to comments. Come back over here. Scroll over to brand. There we go. Okay, so just for a second. So Blue draws, thank you for dropping this super chat on me. Thank you, thank you, thank you before the live stream started. Rafaela's getting into the business too. So to Rafaela also. So for Blue Draws, Rafaela and Sylvia, this is for you. Let me get back to my little spot that I need to be. So much going on. Here we go. You're making it rain, 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 rain down on me. Now, because Sylvia's is a screenshot, I can't show her. Kivia also, thank you. You're included in that because you dropped the Cash App. All right. Whew, y'all keep me busy. Y'all keep me busy. Now, I did not have her name on the list, so let me come over. I want to get over here under Squatty Corner. So, Grace, I'm gonna pat the back of your hands because I did not have you on my list. Maybe it was my mistake. I missed it somewhere. So Grace is dropping that it's her 64th birthday. So happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Grace. Happy birthday to you. All right. May you have many, 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 many more. All right. All right. Mm-hmm. Woo! All right, y'all. Mm, mm. Super Bowl Sunday. And I have some information when we get around to that. So, all right, let me keep on going on down. There's channel merch, and there's also some. Let me get my comments here. Church Nelly. Let me come back to that when I'm gonna start. All right. And then there's Trash Time merch. you know, Nightbot drops a link. Church Nelly has been dropping links to Church Nelly. Church Nelly's real good. You must have been the church secretary at one point because you be keeping on top of stuff. You stay on top of stuff. Cookies and cream. I believe I saw you come into the chat. I hope your son-in-law is doing better. Please let us know, and prayers will continue. So, pre-trash time. Let me show you a few of the items. So many times if you're on the app formerly known as Twitter, you've seen this artist sketches, and her sketch of Harry and Meghan and the children actually made it in front of Harry and Meghan. And in their last video, there was a video that they did. People clip the videos and zoom in to see what's in the background. And her sketch was in the background on a shelf. She's floored. She was interviewed by People magazine. I think it's actually awesome, awesome, awesome. Her work is beautiful. So a lot of times, anytime we see Meghan out, we see Harry, but generally Meghan, she will sketch out beautiful handwork, and it has to be surreal to actually see your work framed and sitting behind them in their office. Like, yeah. But congratulations, she does wonderful work. Never, I know I probably have shared a couple of things, but it's her work is just beautiful. So I've seen it a lot on Facebook too. So, all right. So that article's out there. Congrats again to her. Misan shared this, that it's so surreal seeing our film in this company. So, Netflix at the Oscars, they have a category now. The After is in that category. So kudos and all, and it has to be very surreal. So when did he put? Oh, the date's cut off, but yeah. So I wanted to share that. Oh, and then a squatty in their travels. in their travels. You never know where you're going to see something about Harry and or Meghan or Meghan and Mama Doria. And I think this is so beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. To the artist that did this, beautiful. So the squattie's like, oh my God, I'm on vacation in Caribbean, Cameroon, and just saw this drawing of Meghan and her mama on a wall of some restaurant. Can you imagine? You're just walking along or you're sitting down to eat and you look over and you're like, wait a minute, I know them. Yeah, it's just kind of fantastic. Impact. Okay, impact. All right. Because the artist that has sketched Harry and Meghan and the family along the way, that her life will change for the better, keeping all the crazies at bay. But yeah, she's going to have to watch any new contact that comes along. Anyway, let me jump into comments and see what you all are Church Nelly. Calm the nerves. Trying to get to the B slap in time. Y'all are cracking me up at this. Yeah, that the Derangers are so upset. Connie Bomber are so upset. Just as Derangers were saying, Aquazzara will never get Meghan as an ambassador. Lady Bird, which just makes us laugh even harder. Okay, they did. They gave her that when they shouted her out at the variety event. So, in my opinion, yes. I mean, if I could go find it, I would, but I'm not. Y'all will be able to see. I believe there is a lawsuit, or there should be. May have been the implications in that, but yeah. Lady Bird, like the Rangers can afford Aquazzara. What the hell? These people are foolish. Yeah. I mean, if they have a pair, God bless them. But I bet you won't burn them, and if you do, you are a fool. Okay. Mm. There you go, Church Nelly. So it would be. It's very fitting, and why not? Because if any of us had any type of product that we knew that she has worn, used, is using in any type of manner, like we wouldn't be proud to show her. Come on now. Well, Miss September says they can't even afford those shoes. No one is listening to them. I mean, I wish them luck if they do. An actual petition, but okay. Because a lot of the squatties see the Derangers on a whole nother level when chill. And they've been going after that particular account. She's proud of who she is, and she be trolling them back. Lola Love, they are insanely jealous of Meghan. They need to be asking where is Kate. Well, as one tried to say about privacy and blah blah blah, but Meghan should be afforded the same. Okay. Like the crazy DM trying to show her out and about smiling when it's been pouring rain in California. All right. Just saying. Little Mac, the Rangers cannot cannot pronounce Aquazzara, much less afford a pair of shoes. Remember the mattress on the floor. And the unshaven legs. Okay. Let me come on over here. Woo! This is the one that I highlighted to come back to. The Rangers just mad because they can't afford Aquazzara, and they have fungus-infected toenails, child. Lady Bird, you're on a roll. Cry more at the Rangers. See, Max, she's so influential. She has the other princess and the mistress wearing the shoes. Okay. The sister wives are wearing the shoes. Yeah, I said it. Okay. And here's Church Nolly right off the gate. What are we 5 minutes in, and she was asking for bitch slapping time. Calm down. Yep, there you go. Go Harry 1.5. Yeah. So however that translate, because of course currency is different, but. Whoa, Lola says Meghan has really upgraded Harry in every way. Harry was there, and Harry has a lot to fight for now, and he says it with his entire chest. He said long ago that he wanted a family, and he didn't want any parts of being, you know, the firm and being locked in with the Rhoda. So he's manifested the life that he has wanted. Harry's never going back. And y'all will see what I'm talking about. You might have already seen the screenshot. So, Ladybird, the Rangers are obsessed with Harry and Meghan money. This is what happens when you don't have your own money. Right. Keep your eye on your own life, money, mind the business that pays you, which should be your own in a sense, but they are all over it. Benjamin! And hey, Vinny, if you're out there, I know I've seen you across, as some folks would say, on Beyonce's internet. Let me see. Yeah, happy Super Bowl Sunday, everybody. For those of us in the States and whomever else watches, yes, that's later this evening. That's why I had to come. Well, this is usually my normal time, but I have no idea what I'm doing for Super Bowl snacks because we're just ingrained. I guess most people are excited about the Usher halftime and et cetera, which is going to be like, him trying to cram his entire career into what, 15 minutes, if that, with other added guests. It's going to be interesting. If he comes out of his shoes, sneakers, then I'll be like, yep, that's Usher, because that's how I was first introduced to him. Okay, Church Nelly love curling too. Yes, it's going to be fun. Marshar, sip, sip, sip. I'm sipping the tears of Derangers' tears. Gulp, gulp, gulp. I'm chugging the sweet nectar of Derangers' wine. LOL, as I laugh in the fit, child. I knew the minute I saw it, I was like, okay, I'm gonna wait a while and see if anybody reports that the Rangers are upset, and I am just screaming. And then when I saw Baby Ranger, I was like, yeah, I have to share. Um, Lady Bird, Meghan and Harry are a different kind of irrelevant. They get invited by the big bosses. I want to be this type of irrelevant. Me too. And so do that family. When you declare yourself relevant is when 9 times out of 10 you are not. Okay. Mm-mm-mm-mm-mm. Hello, coffee, honey. How are you? Just scrolling through the comments. I blurt out names as I see them a lot of times. And Church Nelly, the British media need to stop stalking the Sussexes. They do. I understand why, especially with the Invictus games. That's going to be announced ahead of time for the most part. But we already know they're going to have contingencies trying to get there, and just leave them alone already. Leave them alone. All the happy birthday wishes for Grace. Love it. Church Nelly. I'm the church communion wine taster, VS. Why am I not shocked at that? Woo. TCC, how you doing? How you doing? All right, let me come on down. Whew, I have that pick as a screensaver. Let me look at a few more comments, and then I'm gonna Hey, Simply How are 1998 Ken Earth. All right, I'm getting into my mode of just screaming names. Um, let me see. Scrolling up, back up. Okay, so Phyllis, thank you for the super sticker. Thank you. Y'all be dropping some love. I really appreciate it. I really do. Mm. You're making it rain, 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 rain down on me. Thank you. All right. Woo! Alrighty. I have thank these. Let me move these off so I don't get confused. I don't confuse myself later on. Should I come back over and there's something else waiting there? So, mm, mm, mm. Let me see. What is this? Little Max says Karen M. Exactly. Harry was Cinderella, rescued by Meghan from that family. Aww. Ooh, I'm coming there. Chicken and crock pot for buffalo chicken dip, ribs and smoker. Ooh, you getting down with the get down. Okay, what is this? Church Nelly gumbo, sub sandwiches, and hubby's getting steak and ribs on it. Oh, y'all getting it in. See, here in the U.S., it's about the food more so than the football game. Like, if your team is playing, okay, you're probably going to be too nervous to really enjoy the food. It's about the food. Sounds good. Sounds good. All right. Sending love to you also, TCC. Sending much love to you. All right. Let me get over to my marker. Let me look and see. Oh, yes. Let me get to my marker. And since hearts and minds were already there at the beginning of this live stream, let's go. It's your favorite time. Trash time. Trash time. Trash time. So yesterday, well, last night, I noticed that Where's Kate was trending. When I went back in this morning, refreshed, I still saw it there. So mm. the question that everyone should be asking, but they rather focus on all this other peripheral, none of your damn business, what's happening in Montecito, California stuff. All right. So in addition, toxic British press is trending, and then the Middletons was trending. Y'all done started something. Okay, so it seems because this is trending, Middletons, um, dog food can get you a shout out, and then from that shout out, you do hit pieces in a sense. So Maureen just had to go on IG and give thanks out to James Middleton, the missing in action woman's brother, for those that don't know. And he had sent some dog food. I guess they're getting into the dog food business. It fits. Woof, woof. Okay. And then in return, suddenly Maureen is sharing some glorified hit piece that is shown in the screenshot. US is tired of Meghan, says Blockbuster writer. Um, I didn't even do any more research. I looked at some of the comments, and some of them were like, "Where did you find this out of work, aging?" And I just left. I went right on to the next thing and said, "Okay, so you all want them to be tired. You want the U.S. to be tired. How are we going to be tired of one of our own citizens? Meghan is a U.S. citizen. STFU, Maureen. Just STFU. That's all I got to say. Okay, so with the kookiness going on over there, there's another poll, Harry happier in the United States or the United Kingdom. Being that he has more protection in the US, I would say he's happier here. His family is here. His wife he loves beyond life. His children that he loves beyond life, and Mama Doria are all here in the US, amongst all the friends that he has made over the years, and then new friends. I would say here, because if he's in the UK, it's nothing but smear, smear, smear. Ooh, that's right. It still happens here. But, he's expected to grovel, crawl around on his knees and just be a bobblehead to, I almost said the crack fiend, but forgive me, the heir to the throne. Okay. Woo! All right, next. So I saw this as a squatty had shared it out. And so this video, I had to stop it just so that you could see. This is the editor of The Sun who signed off on Jeremy Clarkson's op piece about hating Meghan to the cellular level and wanting to see her, paraded around in the streets like that scene from Game of Thrones. So, oh boy, Prince Harry angry with the world. He's angry with the tabloid dragloids, you shit pieces of quote journalism. Let me say it that way. That's what he's angry at. Leave him alone. Keep his name out of your trash papers, et cetera, et cetera. Stop making up stuff. Stop phone hacking. Stop doing all this other crazy stuff. Maybe then Harry would not mind being around you all. But, we remember the headlines that you had of his mother and even had to pull him back the day that it was announced that she died. So, angry with the world? No. Angry with you crazy dragloid, tabloid, itty papers? Yeah, that's what he's mad at. So the Sun editor trying to, oh, I can't go into, because he still has lawsuits going. And she's scared. She's scared, y'all. She is scared. You can hear it in her. I can't get into the other because of the ongoing litigation. Yeah, I hope he gets you too. Mhm. So Sun editor Victoria Newton says she doesn't think the Duke of Sussex should be frustrated with the press and, quote, it's a shame that he still bears so much anger despite all that therapy, end quote. Number one, y'all haven't stopped and you won't leave him alone. Number two, have y'all come out to apologize for writing articles based on phone hacking? Because Victoria, you, mhm. The Sun editor, because byline, God bless them all. Byline investigates. The Sun editor, Victoria Newton, allegedly wrote hacked stories in her previous job at the Daily Mail. Mhm. That's why you're scared to talk. I do hope, because I label this, I hope H bankrupts all of them dragloids, tabloids. Hope he bankrupts them all for the crazy mess that they were doing. Because it's not just for him, it is for the greater good. They destroyed many lives. Harry is thankfully still standing. Mhm. And to make that little quip about therapy, you can suck a rotten egg, a raw one. I'm tired of you all over there doing your little quips about therapy. People can have the emotions that they have because it's human nature to have emotions. He don't like y'all. And y'all acting like, I don't understand why. Mm. Well, I mean, Harry's not coming back. And let me just say that. So, whoever this RJ is that wrote this silly piece, thank you for the squatties when I see these things, because I had to do a double take. And I said, this can't be recent. This cannot be recent. Oh, it's recent. Was published today. And you wonder why he's angry with y'all? Okay. Nevertheless, Prince Harry and Meghan Markle could, quote, fix image, end quote, by returning to the UK for royal duties. Y'all have FAFO, and we're going to keep telling you he is not coming back. He's not coming back. Now, maybe, the royal family wants to get on TV and post on their multiple social media accounts, which is kind of ironic when they told Meghan that you can't have social media, and all of them mother fathers, as Mrs. S would say, have social media, even private ones. So that was a way of silencing Meghan, because she could have kept her accounts. They could have just, dormant maybe for a little bit and then came back. But oh, you all have your crazy, you know, social media accounts, even the ones we don't know about. But y'all are out there. So to fix an image, they don't have an image problem. That family has an image problem. Racism. Somebody is missing, and y'all ain't trying to find her, talk about her, or anything. Don't show us pictures. Have her come out, show that she's still alive. I mean, and then I need to make sure that she's not If you've seen Stepford Wives, you understand, not a robot. Okay, because all right, I'm gonna keep on moving, but yeah, this they have just bumped their heads. Fix image. No, their image is very well. All right. Mhm. They don't have a problem. They don't need to fix anything. And they don't need to come over there and be within that crazy firm fold, whatever you want to call it, because it's really not a family. To try to, you know, gain a little momentum and make y'all look better. No, 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 no. You never stood up for Meghan. So what the F would she go back over there for? To work for a working royal duties. Child, she's doing more out here and giving more people who are paying attention to see, okay, she's doing what she could have been doing over there if y'all had left her alone. Royal duties. She just doesn't represent y'all. She represents self, through Archewell Foundation, her and Harry. Mm, mm. Now here's a troll that, oh Lord, they just cannot for a second just get off their necks, especially Harry. I knew they was gonna be out there, and I was like, oh, there it is. When I got off the live stream, I saw this one. So Prince Harry looks downcast in cram lift at NFL event after 26-hour trip to see Charles. And then, of course, there's an article, which the was not clicking on. But I just found it funny that he looks downcast. So, some were saying, I wouldn't say downcast. Never did they ever think. So you just said a 26-hour trip. His flight to the UK, time difference, spent some time with Pa, allegedly. Then took care of whatever business he had to take care of because that settlement was announced shortly after he came back. Whoop, okay. So that occurred. Um, he flies back. He goes to an engagement that he had booked already. No leaks. And many people in the production side of the NFL awards knew about it. No leaks. That'll tell you how we Americans get down. Okay. hmm But could he just be in thought of what he's going to say, remembering the joke that he wanted to tell, you know, thinking he probably wishes he was in bed sleep because he's probably tired as fuck. But you want to say he looks downcast. And then, I get the crazy trolls talking about, oh, he looked the happiest when he was in Vegas. Now, which one is it? Excuse me, had to cough. Now, um, Space seems so happy, and I've shared this picture before. Um, and he actually was standing still. He wasn't bobbing and weaving, at least not in front of this camera. Um, for this picture. Woo! I saw this article. I said, "Oh, squads are pulling out the receipts. They're pulling out the receipts now." This is from 2022, and I said, "Oh, I don't remember seeing this, but okay." Mhm. How Queen worried Prince William was out of control as a child. Signs of a brat, which y'all try to put that on Archie, who would never act like that little brat that we see pictured because William hitting the back of his father's head with his elbow is just a whole lot. Hooray! Mm, mhm, mhm. So she was worried. So now y'all gonna blame her for his behavior as a grown man, and when he has been out drinking and doing all the stuff that y'all put on Harry, and he's probably done worse because he looks like he has dabbled in a lot more recently. What, you scared to close your eyes, Space? I'm just asking. Okay. Let me keep on going. So he his private secretary has resigned. And so, there's that hashtag toxic British media. We hope you give it the same energy that you give to Archewell staff resignations. Exactly. Resignations that, there's personnel changes. Okay. And 9 times out of 10, those that leave the employment of Harry and Meghan either go into another area working for them or, you know, keep rising to the top. But the private secretary, y'all haven't spoken. Well, the way y'all announced it was just kind of shady, but nevertheless, um, the stories that man could probably tell, like the valet. Ooh, ooh, okay. Wink, wink. All right. Whew. So I saw this and I had to chuckle. I'm like, oh, here y'all go, trolling. Mhm. King Charles doing extremely well after cancer diagnosis, Queen Camilla says. Now that's what the article, the squatty put, where's Kate Middleton? Because it is true. Y'all are trolling. He's doing quite well. And then I see when I open the computer this morning, oh, Hims has been to church. Oh, isn't that lovely? Sees the camera, turns a little bit. Him is walking with his wife. Oh, isn't that lovely? Rah, 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 rah. Oh, yeah, you need to kind of make it right, don't you? Although, how does the head of the church, which I thought was God, um, or should be, make it right with the maker? Unless he thinks he's the maker of the universe, which is a whole nother issue. But nevertheless, I just thought I would share that with you. Because you remember how we would see the queen? It's been a long, long time there that we've seen in the pictures like this. Suddenly you get that diagnosis. Now you want to be going to church. I'm moving on. This is the parody account. This is the parody account. I have to say that so folks don't get all. Oh. So it's a moving video and it is hilarious because as you can see from the frame I take, there's nobody sitting across the table. This person is arguing. So me and the British press trying to start a fight with Harry and Meghan after 4 years. Thank you to the one that does this account because hilarious. Because that's how they look foolish. Harry and Meghan ain't paying y'all no mind. They just going about living their life. While y'all want to argue with them. And you look like fools sitting at a table arguing to the air. Okay. Could have air fought and it would have been, and the person was, the hands were going and they were just talking away. It's funny. So have fun. Get that cigarette ready because the lady in black's coming for y'all. She's coming for y'all. Let the Sussexes live their lives. Leave them alone, you crazies. And let me just say to the derangers that are hate listening, stop leaving comments about African parks. Go talk to that family since it was a patronage way back before Harry became involved with it and then joined the board, and y'all just trying to act as if Harry owns that charity. He does not. He does not run it. Remember the board, y'all may be, well, if y'all get into those levels that you become appointed to a board of directors, you will understand what they do and what they don't do. Okay. All right. On to some other news, and then I'm going to jump into comments. Lenny Kravitz had tweeted this out. The nominees for the 2024 class for the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame have been announced, and you can see all the glorious names Well, you see the pictures there. I just love that picture of Lenny Kravitz. I'm just gonna say, all right. Sade, I was like, what? Okay. Mimi, Mary J. Blige, Cher. How Cher is not already in there? I'm just gonna move on from that because yes. But if you care to drop a vote, Lenny shared the link, which I just put into the chat. Have fun, go vote. Of course, Lenny's looking for the votes for himself, but vote for whom you wish. Okay. All right, there you go. You're welcome. Um, this date has been, I was like, what happened today that February 11th, something, and I'm like, it's not a birthday that I'm missing. So I happened to see it on the app formerly known as, and I was like, that is it. That is why this date resonates with me. Um, yes, 12 years ago today, we lost an icon. It still bothers me that they went on with that party downstairs, but nevertheless, Clive got a Clive, and I'm just gonna move on from that. All right. So Whitney is dearly missed. Um, the voice, yes. All right. There's over 170 comments. My goodness. Okay, let me now. Church Nelly, was that you? Oh, that was Marshall. Okay, with Lenny Kravitz. I was going to say, Church Nelly, you can't have it all. Come on now. All right. Whoa, as I'm scrolling some of these comments, y'all, cut it out. All right, I'm almost at an hour. I will give it a little time because I need to hang out with y'all in the chat a little bit. Saturday, Sunday will be a little longer. Let's see. All right. Mm. Okay, I'm going to start right here now. Of course, if you've dropped the comment prior to this point, go ahead and drop it again, and hopefully I see it. Because if people start cutting up too badly, I probably I'll be laughing too much to continue the stream. So, all right, blue draws. Fact. We all know that the firm and the royal rotas practice opposite day and deflection. Allegedly, space and cause are most likely divorced. Woo! Already? Ooh, how'd they keep that under the radar? Oh, okay. Could he be already remarried to the mystery lady? Where is Cos? Lord. Blue draws, I'm going to put you in the corner for this. Now I have to scan. I know I have to scan, but most comments. Okay, you got me on this one. Woo! All right now. I don't know, but I know I already removed the pictures because I had to get other information in here for this live stream. But y'all saw the pictures. If not, go watch Sussex Saturday. Um, mhm. And that's all I'm gonna say is. Church and Ellie, the British media knows exactly where Kensington Karen is. Is she with the Queen? I had to ask that. Something just prompted me to. Okay, let me come back over here. Miss September, Harry has every right to dislike the media. They just can't get over how well Harry and Meghan are doing. Exactly. The audacity of them acting like, "Oh, we just don't understand." And then their little quips about therapy. You better be glad he has had therapy because he probably would cuss you all out, which then you would say is unroyal, and us Americans be over here cheering. All right, let me. Ladybird, yep, and unfortunately for the dogs eating it, they will get sick or possibly. Ooh, you talk about that dog food. Oh Lord, sorry for the poor doggies. Maureen has put the kibosh on his own. Ooh, well, just being Maureen's dog is another thing. Where I don't says projection. Let me see. Little Mac, Harry and Meghan are seen favorably by the world. Don't ask me why I'm trying to do an accent. The British media and royal family are the ones with image problems, losing popularity, eyelashes, jobs, and the POW, which now has a different meaning. Ciao. Little Mac to the corner. Okay. I see how it is. Going to be a full corner. I see that it's going to be a full corner. Mhm. Mhm. Whew, Ruth says, Salty Island media is not the world. Harry is quite specific who he is angry at. Criminals like this Victorian biatch. Yes, 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 and yes. Ding ding. I'm gonna get a soundboard one day. Woo. Okay. Tier is saying nothing is wrong with Harry and Meghan's image. They are just fine. Get it through your thick heads. They are not coming back. How many times Harry has to tell you? You know they don't listen to him. They don't even listen to squatties, and they try to make us out to be a hate organization, which there is no head to the squad, but okay. We call out the hate, and I guess that makes us haters, just like when you call someone a racist and then they want to call you a racist for calling them one. Okay. Let me see. To say the least, Guardo, the UK image is tarnished. Very much so. Now, if they would leave Harry and Meghan alone, maybe they could get the scrubbing it off. Sonia, His Royal Highness, the Prince Harry, Duke of Sussex, and his wife, Her Royal Highness, Princess Meghan, the Duchess of Sussex, are doing just fine with their image. That part. Okay. Lydia, how are you? I hope you are well. Emma, how are you? Mm-hmm, mm-hmm, mm-hmm. Grace, they're creepy and they're spooky. They're all together ooky, the Windsor family. There you go. Mm-mm, mm-mm, mm-mm. I would need that Christmas picture. That told us that she was off the rockers for releasing that. We knew it, we didn't see it, but we didn't know just how. Off the rockers. But alert. Yeah, yeah. Mm, that was her last release. Whew, Lord of mercy. Ladybird says, God forbid Harry does not grin like an idiot in picture. That is why you Derangers have oh yeah, have Katie for, or, cosplay. Um, as if, Space smiles in all his pictures. All we see is scowls a lot of times. So, I mean, mind you, nobody wants to see those teeth. You talk about transformation. They want to talk about Tom Cruise, who for his age looks well, okay. And like many of the comments that were left after the live stream, yeah, they better leave Tom Cruise alone. They do not want um, a particular organization coming for them. Okay. That's why I said we shall not speak of that organization in this chat because they don't play. All right. Connie Bomber, where did they get such a photo? UK tabloids are evil. It could have been. Well, let me just. Mm, 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 mm. That could be. They could. You know how they Photoshop shit. So let me just say, I and Navi's saying the same. I bet that picture's not from that occasion or even real. There you go. Even if it is, he's not acting for you all over there. You want to talk about actors, but basically when that squatty put that law down and said no, because I think that was on TikTok, that the acting is the royal family. You all are actors. You put on smiles when you go out when you really don't want to. But Harry and Meghan have discussed that too. So Church Nelly says Harry needs to cut all ties to the UK. It's not worth it. Sure. Maybe he will soon. I had said that the last tie was really his paw, but his paw showing his arse as he has. And wouldn't that be funny if that's where the cancer was diagnosed? No, not funny, but you know what I'm saying. Because he showed his arse so much to Harry and Meghan and Americans, etc. Okay. Let me just go on from that. Um, Little Mac, he could be tired or practicing his joke in his head. Regardless of which it is, he can stand straight without swaying in the wind like he was a wind socket at a used car lot, unlike William. Yeah. And he actually did very well out there, and it was fun. And I mean, everybody was quite impressed. I mean, you have to think, how much sleep do you really get on a plane? This man always has somebody with a camera probably just clicking, and so he was focused and he's preparing right for the job ahead. Exactly, Blue Dress. He's focusing and preparing for the job. But they want to see a smile. Woo, put on a happy face. Woo, put on, want him doing being the clown like the air. Okay. Lady Bird, just yesterday, Megan smiling was an issue. These Derangers are sad, child. And that was a fake picture that they put out. So it is what it is. They don't like Megan smiling at all. To know that there was, quote, a bounty for that New York situation to get pictures of their faces in the height of that situation. Miss September, what's he supposed to be? Smiling um, all the time to prove he's happy? Yes. For them, yes. And even then, they'll say that he's just faking it. I've seen the whole gambit. He's dancing, and now we remember of a particular concert that he was at with his wife, and because they took that one shot that was taken of him and he didn't have a smile on his face, oh, he's not enjoying himself, he's not this, he's not that, and then we get video that he's up there getting down with the get down at the concert. Okay. All righty. Let me see. Mina says William needs to stop smiling because it's gives you. Oof, no, I'm not gonna say. Hey, James, Gip Gip, how are you? Thank you for the thumbs up. Thank you for the thumbs up. Let me see, Lady T. What'd you say? Oof. Now I might have to put you in the corner too because you cut up too. Let me see. I look like that when I'm tired and in deep thoughts. These people just be reaching for, they do reach for a lot of ish, they do. But nothing said about Sway Sway. Bye, Felicia. The fact that y'all call him Sway Sway. And when I first saw that, I was like, what? Squatties, y'all. Like no other. Like no other. Grace. And you wonder where Louis gets his bratness from. Boom. Fingers in the face. Mm. I know some grandmothers that would have broke him quick to that. First time he went to lift his pointer finger, index finger at woo. Go back to what? The home that was taken back, the money that they don't have for Meghan, the toxic media berating them, William incandescent rage. I think not. Exactly. Ding, 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 ding. Yes, Alita. You got it. You got it. You got it. Juliana, how are you? Let me see. Mimi. Why don't they talk about Willie looking drunk like a drunk yard? Well, because, they can't, they can not. They wouldn't dare do that. He's never been that way. Although we could pull some, I know the receipts would fall out the vault of him falling out of the cabs when he was with his then girlfriend. Drinks in hand. There's pictures of him. Yeah, anyway. Sonia, I'm mad with you, and you're going to have to go to the corner. I see this, and I'm going. This is a thoughts shared of Sonia. The thoughts, the views and opinions of those in the chat do not necessarily. Okay. Sonia, to the corner. If Mumbles is still alive, she has William just where she wants him, scared and drunk. Scared of what? Ciao. The drunk part ain't nothing. Hey, Joseph, how are you? Good to see you. Ruth is saying no one around Harry is smiling either. Listen, first of all, they're in movement. So you're going from one location to another. Security is always going to be at a height. And we know how Harry is. So we see that he's even like that when he is solo. He had things on his mind. They act like it's just, Grace to the corner. Bed sheets got less wrinkles than Homilla. I need you. Yes. Okay. The corner is filling up. Sussex love you too. Someone's got a new Boy toy, sway, shady, go. I'm mad with y'all. I am. The corner is full today. Now, Lady Bird, Sussex Love, will the real sway shadies please stand up? Whew. Mm, um, for those that get that reference, we're all going to be yeah, playing that when we get off of the air. I know I will. I can't right now. Woo. Okay, Marshar. Chuck and his crow are seen going to the church, but they they demonstrate that they have learned nothing from God's teachings. Don't play with God, Chuck, because God is enough. Oop, a photo op, you too, crow. You know they don't fear nothing. They don't feel nothing. Vonzella, hello. Okay. I'm skipping some comments because we would be here for a long time. I see I'm already out of over an hour. Hello, Cynthia. How are you? Cynthia Henderson. Welcome, welcome. Let me see. Kids, how are you? Let me see. Hey, everybody. Sorry for being a bit late. Just got my short break. Listen, you know you're never late, and you can always listen again on replay. Church Nelly, Lenny Kravitz is fine, fine, child. Don't make me go after you. Yes. Lord, I miss Whitney Elizabeth Houston, the one and only voice. Yes, yes, yes. hmm That, Miss September, yes. At the height of everything that happened with 9/11, and then the best. First of all, she was really singing, mind you, even though I think it was pre recorded, still her voice. Because some people go out there and make jokes of it. It's not a joke, but all right, just saying. Um, and if they're trying to live up to that, forget it. Moving on. Excuse me. Lady Bird, Mom and Pop Middleton, bankrupt. Uncle Gary is a mess. And soon to be reality TV personality. Oh, Pippa is nobody without the husband. James M. bankrupt. Homilla's daughter went bankrupt. Mom Middleton drinks. These people a mess. Woo! You just went after all of them. I'm done, Marshar. To the corner. To the corner. Okay. Kitty Puss isn't coming back. Willie is already auditioning for her spot. He had done that years ago. Okay. Kitty will silently move to an island somewhere. There's nothing wrong with her being hidden because of Branson, Andrew, and Ipslis. But if he knew all that and married her, I mean, come on. Why be shamed now? You knew you knew the road that you traveled had been traveled quite often by others. So why are you upset now? Okay. Men in their double standard. Okay, let me go on down here. I'm not fooling with y'all right now. I'm really not. Because woo, yes, the real Sway Shady. Please stand up. Get Lady Bird, y'all. All right, some love has been dropped. I'm like actually floored at how many are in here right now listening. Listen, um, woo, I'm coming back. I'm gonna get over to the because I want to end on the upbeat, sweet side. Here we go. Uh, GJ. Willie is upset because he never thought H&M would be successful outside of that family because he is so useless and could never succeed without that institution and laying in bed with the press, which he loves. They pay real good. Okay. Cynthia, most artists pre-record when they sing the national. It's a difficult song and you never know what will happen to sound during the event. Exactly. Some people try to come for Whitney. That. Okay. Yeah. Especially, I don't know why people. Oh, okay. Even after all these years, she could go a cappella on you, and you never would be the same. All right. Um, the real artists will pre-record if they're smart. Okay. Because weather, you don't know conditions, you just don't know. I think one of the first times I saw Luther indoors, it was in Arizona, and I about passed out because he didn't, it was a smaller venue and he didn't want the AC on. Yeah. What a mercy. They have their little quirks too. So, yes, never know the environment. Oh, Kat, for being here. Okay. Mm. See, Guardo done jumped in here. Oh, I know. I miss him too. Okay. That's an artist that I saw every year when he would come through on concerts. So I have missed my Luther dearly. All right. Y'all gonna get me started. Okay, let me. Lady Bird, Whitney rocked Pavarotti by singing opera. He was, yes. Again, the voice, her range. Okay. Now, that might let you out of that corner for a little bit. But I remember all you were stirring that pot, Lady Bird. I loved it though. I loved it. All right. Let me get over here. Say my thank yous. I see some love was dropped. Woosah. Let's get back onto the sweeter side of things. TCC. Thank you very much for the super sticker. Grace, thank you. Thank you both very, 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 very much. And this is for both of you. You're making it rain, 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 rain down on me. To both of you, thank you so very much. All right. Hey, J Matt, how are you? All right, J Matt put up some hearts. That's going to be the comment I leave up. I'm going to hit the outro. I hope that you all enjoyed 2 days, Sussex Saturday on Sunday, live stream. Please remember to hit the thumbs up if you didn't already. Share me out. Spread the word about VS Speaks Royally. I might be doing some experimental live streams when I'm on camera. Woo, go figure. Might. I said might. But hope you all are well. Oh, Sylvia, I gave you a shout out earlier. Thank you. Thank you for the super thanks. Thank you. All right, now back to J Matt's comment. Please take care of yourselves. Hope to see you all around the respective YouTube halls, and we will be chatting again soon. Not sure when, probably Tuesday, maybe, hopefully, crossing fingers. But take care of yourselves. Love you all. Bye.